Every single day, we make hundreds of choices. Some are automatic and they're simple, like are you having coffee today or tea? While other decisions that we make can be huge and can be difficult because they are defining who we are, or maybe they're contributing to the outcome of who we are becoming. What if there is no right or wrong choice when we make those choices each day? What if we viewed it as we're dealing simply with the consequences that we are choosing to live with? Have you ever felt held back by self-doubt, whether it's speaking up in a meeting or connecting with others or simply just believing in your own worth? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast. I'm Heather Edwards, Master Certified Life Coach, and my goal is to empower you to step into your most authentic, confident self. Here, you're going to discover practical strategies and powerful insights to help you improve your communication, deepen those relationships, and elevate your self-esteem. And each week, I'm going to guide you through some actionable tips and mindset shifts that are specifically designed to help you break free from fear, show up boldly in every area of your life, and build crazy confidence. Are you ready to stop hiding in the shadows, playing small, and avoiding the spotlight? Grab your favorite pen and a notebook, and let's get to it. We are choosing our hard. Many of the choices that we make each day come with difficulty, meaning they're hard to make, or they come with consequences that we are choosing between. But most of them, no matter what you choose, can lead to hard things to handle. The key here is you get to decide which hard will you move closer to help you move closer to your goal and who you want to be. You can choose to avoid your discomfort. You can also choose to lean into a challenge that shapes you into who you really, really want to be. When you build a framework and have clear results you're looking for, it's so much easier to use that programming to make your choices because you know if the choice you're making is aligned with your intentional outcome or not. So, for example, it's January, which happens to be the biggest month of the year for weight loss and workout goals or resolutions. So I'm going to use this framework. If you're wanting to lose weight, you know that you'll want to make a decision not to get a box of donuts on the way to work and not be the cool guy walking in with donuts. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard not to get the donuts. And especially if you're someone who's used to being the cool person, walking in the door with donuts to share with everyone, it will be uncomfortable at first. You'll be missing that cool guy hip stuff, high fives, thank you, and sharing the around the cooler, around the donut box conversation. You might find it hard because it's just a pattern, or maybe it's just something that you look forward to. And then on the way home, it might be a little difficult to go to the gym and work out because you don't feel like doing it. You are tired, and especially if you had donuts, you're going to have that sugary high and the crash that comes with it, and it's just going to be uncomfortable. The change will be difficult, but let's say you stick to this intentional plan of yours and you start to feel more energy and more confident. And after a month of working out, you're not bringing donuts anymore to the office. Now, people start to notice you've dropped a few pounds, you have more energy, you look radiant. It becomes easier and easier all of a sudden because you've done all these things that were hard to do in the beginning. So, okay, let's rewind, go back to New Year's. And when you decided you wanted to lose weight and stop bringing donuts, but you decide to choose the hard of bringing the donuts anyway. So you keep each day bringing donuts and deciding, I'll make the change in a day or two, or maybe next month. Then because you have that sugary high, you skip going to the gym because it's just hard when you have had donuts and you have sugar and you're having that crash. And you just feel horrible. Your self-esteem is completely shot. You don't want to look at other people in the eye because you shared that goal at the beginning of the year and you're not doing it. So you feel kind of guilty because you're not going to the gym, and maybe another friend at work is going to the gym, but you're not because you're eating the donuts and you're bringing the donuts, and you are just in this cycle of hard. So do you see that both choices are hard? Neither one of them is easy. So you get to pick your hard. When you decide what you're going to do and the framework that you want, and you start putting all your choices through that framework, hard becomes easier because the choice becomes more clear. Pick your hard. Do you want to have the hard part of skipping the donut shop and going to the gym? Or do you want to pick your hard of having donuts and skipping the gym? What if there is no right or wrong answer, but simply you're choosing the consequences you want to experience? Looking at it a little bit differently from a different angle, you can choose to accept the choice either way without naming it right or wrong. And this way you become more authentic because you're taking authentic action. You're taking the action you want to take. Not making a choice simply because you believe you should, but rather making it because you want to choose it. So I'm kind of playing around with this concept, and I'm wondering if you are too. It's a little different. It's a little different way to think, just a little tweak in playing around with the way we think about things and choosing hard or choosing easy things, because sometimes we think going to the gym is hard, right? We think making that choice of being a better person is hard, but also staying the same person is hard. So if we think about what consequence do we want, what is the hard that we want to choose, maybe that choice will become easier, or at least you can make the choice that is more aligned with your ultimate goal in the end. Every single choice we make is aligned or with who we want to become, or it is fueling us, or it is preventing us from making our progress. So where are we at? Are we making progress, or are we simply standing still and stuck? Ask yourself each and every morning, what is one choice I can make today that supports who I want to become? Here's the reality. You want to make sure that it's realistic. It can be to take a pause before you react to your children or spouse when they frustrate you. It could be to drink 6-8 ounces of water today. It could be to write in your journal for 10 minutes to get your day started out right. It could be anything that would help you get closer to who you want to be. It doesn't have to be a big elephant that you have to eat. It can just be a bite of something that helps you move toward your goal. Be consistent, not perfect. Imagine what 365 days of making intentional choices might look like at the end of the year. I can imagine for me that I would be a whole new person. Making 365 choices that support who I want to become sounds super overwhelming. If I sat down and said, I have to make 365 choices this year, that would freak me out probably a little bit. But when you break it down to every day, I'm going to make a choice that puts me closer to who I want to be at the end of the year, and make that one choice each day, it feels much more invigorating and exciting because all I have to do is one thing. What about you? What makes you feel invigorated and excited? Or maybe you need to make 10 choices a day. I don't know, whatever that is. I'm just simply in this place of playing around what is going to work for me, what is going to be helpful for you. And if 365 days of making a choice intentionally each day that is going to support you becoming the best version of yourself, I think that if it's a fun concept for you, I think it would be great. So do it with me. Hard is inevitable. So you can choose the hard of staying stuck, or you can choose the hard of showing up for yourself. And I just want to ask you, what hard are you choosing? When you are faced with a difficult decision, just pause yourself and ask, which hard helps me grow? This question is simply just going to anchor you. It's going to give you purpose, and it's going to turn your uncertainty into a little bit more of empowerment. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It has been a blast. I would love for you to do me a huge favor and either go leave a rating or a review. And if you really love the podcast or you've learned anything at all, please pass it on to a friend or a family member that might enjoy the podcast as well. That's how I grow, and that's how I'm able to continue bringing you content. If you are interested in coaching, just go to thecrazyconfidencecoach.com. You can sign up for a free discovery call there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you next Tuesday so we can build our crazy confidence together. Love you big.